Hello Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I'm going to show you how I created this adorable bug card. Isn't it so cute with those three little bugs on there and then that happy birthday little bug? So precious. I also stamped a little bug on the inside because why not? It's so cute. You could always stamp one on the envelope as well to really coordinate it all together. So I'm going to show you how I did this. While I think that this video might be kind of long, I'm actually going to try something new, and I'm going to do the video and do all of my speaking over the top of it so I can kind of speed up the video. So we're going to try this out and see how it goes. I did want to show you that I used the Wiggle Worm stamp set for this. So that's this stamp set here. Super cute. There's all the different bugs as well as all the little inserts for like the bellies and the decorations on the bug. And then there's the coordinating framelit set too. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to take a piece of basic black measuring 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I'm going to take the 1.5 inch circle punch and punch 3 circles out, and these can be just anywhere throughout that piece. So I kind of did a little bit of a triangle pattern. That's what my random is. And then I'm going to add the little scallop rings. So the scallop rings were actually created by punching that same 1.5 inch circle punch out of the 3 colors, Real Red, Daffodil Delight, and Call Me Clover. Actually, I'm sorry, that's actually Poppy Parade, not Real Red. Then I took my scallop circle and just laid it over it using a little sticky to hold it in place and die cut it out. This gives you that fabulous little ring. And then since these are so delicate, I have found the best way to add these. You can always use your fine tip glue pen, but if you tend to use too much glue with the fine tip glue pen, then you can try this technique by just taking some of the green lid glue or multi-purpose liquid glue and a sponge and tapping all around that edge. This gives just a little bit of glue to be able to secure it to your project. And I always like to hold for a couple seconds to give the glue a chance to really grab hold. So you'll do this to all 3 of those rings, and now you have those fabulous circles for your bugs. So let's get started on working on those bugs. I used basic gray ink and stamped 3 of the different bugs in the stamp set. And I like to use basic gray versus using black because I like that small toned down look rather than such a bold image for coloring. So I just stamped the 3 bugs on some scrap Whisper White. They don't have to be super far apart, but they do need to be in a spot big enough that will fill that circle. So then after stamping the 3 bugs, there's also the little inserts for the bugs in the stamp set. So I stamped those in the coordinating colors that I used to color it in. So for the lightning bug, I used crushed curry. For the little green bug, I used, of course, Call Me Clover. And then for the red bug, I used Poppy Parade. Once you have all of those centers in, it's time to color. And I just use the coordinating Stampin' Blends markers, Daffodil Delight, Poppy Parade, and Call Me Clover, and colored in each of those little bugs. I use the light marker for each of those. So now I'm just going to roughly cut out each of those, making sure that it is big enough to cover the circle that is going to peek through, because you don't want to end up cutting too small and having not enough white around the edges to peek through your little mask that you created with that basic black. So once you've got those all cut out, I added a little bit of adhesive to the back of the basic black and then stuck my bugs in each of the holes, coordinating the color of the bug with the border of the basic black so that each of them matched up. And you don't really need a ton of adhesive for this spot because you're going to be adding more adhesive when you put it on your project with the Daffodil Delight card base. And it's okay if a little bit of the white hangs off. You can always trim that down with some scissors after you have all of your bugs in place. And I just use the edge of the basic black as my guide to be able to trim off all of those edges there. So that makes it super simple and you don't have to worry about making sure you have the correct size. So simply just turn it over and use the back black as your guide to be able to trim those all down. So now you have all of your bugs on there, and now you can put it on your card base unless you want to add in some of the grass, and of course we have to do the greetings too. So for the greetings, I stamped just the happy in one of the colors, cleaned it off, and then stamped just the birthday. So this stamp set actually, the image is placed just perfectly far enough apart that you can ink up just the happy and then just the birthday. Another option, rather than trying to get it just lined up perfectly on the ink pad, is to use your Stampin' Write markers. So those work really well. Unfortunately, the Stampin' Blends don't work because with the alcohol, the ink just dries too fast that you don't get that fabulous color. So you want to spread these apart just a little bit so that you can use your label punch to punch out each of these greetings. So now each of the greetings are going to coordinate with each of the bugs. Okay, so now that I have all of that, I realize this card doesn't actually allow for a lot of grass. So you'll notice in this first sample that I showed, I added in the grass, which I kind of thought might have been a little too busy, but once I started adding the grass, I kind of couldn't go back because I couldn't take it back off, which I used the fine tip glue pen, or you could also use that same glue technique that I showed at the beginning. So for this card, you can always use some of those grass pieces like in the corner or in different places, but then I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down each of these greetings and trim off the ends of that. And there you have that fabulous bug card. So you can let me know, which one do you prefer? The one with the grass, or do you think the grass is a bit much and you like it a little bit more simpler like this one here? So let me know in the comments below which one you prefer. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. As you can see, I went with green in the middle on my bugs, but I switched the other two. That wasn't on purpose, it was just whatever bug went wherever. And you can always mix and match the colors or do any color combination you'd like. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial showing off the bugs design. Of course, I'll be leaving pictures of these on my blog, laurastamppad.com, so you can check that out. If you want any of the products that I used here in this video, check out the description boxes. I have links down there now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, as I post every Tuesday and Thursday. And I'll see you all next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.